Yeah. I've been down, but I'm coming back now. I was lost in the night, tried to hide what I felt inside. Every step was heavy, every breath was fire, but I kept on moving, never lost desire.
You know, it's about holding yourself accountable, you know, and self-sovereignty requires a certain amount of discipline and ownership, right? So I come across in my own journey a lot of, you know, tendency to seek who's to blame and, you know, why this is happening and reasoning and purpose and stuff, and to almost want to put it off on another deity, on another person, you know. But this is the lesson of growth and becoming worthy, in essence, of spirit blessing you with power and energy and capability and understanding. The path is already within. The lesson is, it is within. I mean, you want to look outside and try to find the way and try to find teachers and this and that, but there's this huge part of self-forgiveness, self-allowance, you know, letting yourself succeed, trusting yourself that you deserve, taking your own ownership of outcomes, and putting yourself in the place of, it's on you. You know, you can't blame others.
Diamonds here. Unlikely wireless, as few as 2 people can be on the mainframe.
When you're on a path and you're attempting to succeed and you're looking to succeed, there isn't a other person in the world that you need to measure yourself against other than yourself and your own expectations. Set realistic goals and measure them realistically. Allow for failure. You have to trust that the path isn't always a straight line and it's not always clear, but you can trust also that as long as you stay on your intent and you keep your will directed towards a certain outcome, you'll eventually get there. We just don't always have the ability to know how, and that's where spirit comes in. It's the trust of purpose and intention and that it will happen is what guides you to where you want to go. It's a lot less about you making it happen. It's more about you understanding what it is you're aiming towards and knowing that it's true to you and it's heartfelt. And then, you know, we have our pasts. We have our things that we have been through, that we carry, you know, like we talk about baggage. We have our baggage, and our baggage has to be cleared. You have to let that stuff go. You can't carry it with you. It slows you down. And the way to let go of your baggage is to go ahead and forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself for being human. You're fallible. You're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Everybody wants to think that they are. You know, I think a lot of us want to believe that we're the shit, you know what I mean? We're the fucking pinnacle. We're the precipice. We're the tippy top. Me, myself, being a Sigma, that's never been too important to me, but, you know, being a Sigma, I'm always an anomaly to Alphas, and Alphas want to hang out with me until they figure out that I'm not like them, and that I don't need them, and I'm not driven by the same driving forces of them. Then it's very confusing. Then they want to exile me back to where I'm very comfortable. Solitude. Where they're very uncomfortable, and that's where it becomes confusing, is being comfortable in solitude. Not needing to be validated, verified, and made to feel like your efforts are in the right way for others. It has to be inner. It has to be serving not only spirit, but you. The funny thing about manifestation is spirit knows not the difference of good, evil. All it knows is intention and will. So when you focus on telling yourself, can't, won't, this is bad, I'll never do this, and you say I'm stupid or these things, these are the things that you're telling the field. And the field is just going to give you that. It's going to give you can't and impossibility and this and that. And it never serves you to fight your own self. Don't hold back your own cart. You've got to learn to speak good things into the field. Speak good things into your existence and your future. Tell yourself you will succeed. Tell yourself you're worthy of love. Tell yourself that you do love. Love those who do deserve love. And to the same extent, the equal opposite isn't exactly the way to go. Hate those who deserve to be hated? No. Just mirror back and allow it to bounce right back off, because the more pure you become with your intention and you start to break free and manifest your own destiny and exercise your own will, you'll start to irritate those who don't see you as deserving, or they think that they should be gaining the gifts that you're gaining. They don't understand why they're not. And they'll start to pull and push on you in ways to stumble you, to foul you up, to turn you around, tell you can't, don't, stop, this and that, turn around, you're going the wrong way. Because you're not going in the direction they want you to go. You're not headed in the direction of where you being the person they want you to be makes them feel like the person they want to be. Most of us are very self-serving, and that isn't exactly wrong. It's a 50-50, it's a give and take. It's okay to serve yourself, but it is also a very main purpose of existence to serve others. To live only for self is to miss the mark of existence. Part of your existence is to serve others, to help others. To grow in yourself is to grow in helping others, because all the lessons can't be learned in self. There is a certain amount of growth that happens outside of us to the inside. It's 50-50, it's a give and take. Some of the bigger lessons, yes, are inner, and the big growth points are going to come from inside. Forgiveness of self, self-acceptance, trust in self, allowance of self to grow and to achieve and to accept wealth and health, and to never tell yourself bad things, to always help yourself in the most positive way. But flip-flop, same for others, especially when they push on you and say negative things and want you to fail and want you not to succeed, because if you're doing better than them, then they have to turn around and look at themselves and do some self-examination, which they don't want to do. People are comfortable, they don't want to grow. It's a lazy aspect of humanity. They just want to be. And, it's fine. I don't want to tell anybody what to do in their lives. If you just want to be and you're comfortable, then just be and be comfortable. If life is that good for you, cool. I see life as more of a journey. And on a journey, you're moving. You're not stagnant, you're not standing still. So part of that is, growing inside and outside. But the outside growth a lot of times happens from interaction with others. And when those interactions are negative, just give them love. Accept them. Because a lot of times these are actually mirrors of yourself. These are ways where you can see into you and say, hey, where is it that this person is reflecting an aspect of myself that I'm not liking, that I'm going to have to go inside and reintegrate the better part, a better version of my own aspect in this case. A lot of times when somebody really bothers you, it's because they're reflecting a part of you that you need to deal with. And that's the ugly truth of growth and healing, is when you're growing and healing, I keep running into this perspective of people expecting light and beauty and all these great things right off the bat. But you gotta go through the dark, you gotta heal, you have to face your shadows and heal them before they can step into the light. Otherwise, you're just bringing the darkness with you. You gotta face it, go through it, and heal it. And that has a lot to do with facing other people. It's not just an inner self thing. It's how you deal with the public. You know, like, I'm a half black man in Arizona, and I go shopping and fucking people follow me around in the store. Can I help you, sir? What do you know, it's like they want to watch me because they think I'm gonna steal, but they don't know that I make probably more in a week than they do in a month. But they can't see that. All they see is their perspective of me. And I can't change that in them. And I don't need to either. All I have to do is accept that they see me the way that they see me, and that's okay. That's okay, actually. It's fine. I don't have to change their mind. That was a huge aspect of growing up in Arizona, being half black in very racist areas, that one of my first lessons in life was you can't change other people's perspectives. You have to learn to let them be them and just be yourself. Be happy with you. No matter what they think, no matter what they say, it doesn't matter, because they're gonna see it their way until they can't deny that you are who you actually are by you being who you are in spite of who they think you to be. And that's when you start breaking other people's patterns. That's where you start shifting the narrative. That's when you start walking into rooms and your energy literally changes the room. People feel you coming before you even get there, because your energy precedes you. After a while, your field starts reaching out and preceding you and changing the perspective before you even get there. People will be having a conversation about you, and you will walk in and they'll say, God, we were just talking about you. And it stops being a big surprise. I start kind of expecting that, because that is them recognizing your energy is on the way, and their energy and their spirit is preparing them for the moment that you actually arrive, so that they are not unaware of their stance. They're kind of being prepared for your presence. Because when you are sovereign and you know who you are, and you're centered, and you're a manifester in this plane of reality, others who are just being become subjective to outcomes that you expect. Your expectation, because of your energetic strength, becomes what is. It becomes the prevailing energy. And this is something you gain through trust in self, self-sovereignty, and allowance of yourself to be ugly, and then notice it, and then face it, and then find out where it comes from, and go back and heal that place, and then bring that place back into your whole. A lot of these things happened in the past. Sometimes you have to go back there and do a recollection. Another Carlos Castaneda thing is recollecting your past moments, because they are where you pull your power from. Those moments when power comes upon you Moments when energy comes upon you and you feel it in your bones and you understand, you have realizations and just direct knowledge is found with the Akashic field. You ask a question, you just know, and you can feel it in your bones. Those moments can be recollected. It is, again, the movement of the assemblage point. It is that place of power within us where we connect our spirit to this body. When that is moved to different places, you perceive different things. And through intentional connection to those power moments, those feelings, those moments where you had that realization, you remember it, it also brings your energetic field back to that place of power. And remembering those and cataloging those and using them intentionally in moments when they are needed, this is a foundation and a fundamental part of magic. Be intentional, trust yourself, allow yourself to be strong, beautiful, and full of love in the face of anger and distrust, and especially lies. Stay true, stay strong, and never bend your will to others. Only let them be and let yourself be.